First pitch moments away in Pittsburgh. It's the Cardinals and the Pirates. Next. With the Roberto Clemente Bridge in the background, there's a look at the city lights of Pittsburgh, PA from high above PNC Park. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Pittsburgh Pirates. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian here for this NL Central Division matchup. Alongside me are Major League veterans Steve Lyons and Eric Karros. And Steve, let's talk about the two starters that take the baseball here tonight.
Yeah, and you've got a couple of guys here that aren't afraid to challenge you at the plate. They're not afraid to let you put the ball in play and let their fielders make the plays behind them. That should make for a pretty good matchup.
More from the guys as this one goes along. But first, let's have a look at the starting lineup for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals, as manager Mike Matheny will line his guys up this way. And this lineup will have to contend with no easy assignment indeed. The man with the electric slider, left-hander Francisco Liriano. And a look now at how the Pirates line up on D behind him. Mike Trout makes his way to the plate now as we're just about set for baseball this evening. Now the first pitch of the night is looked at for ball one as we get underway right at 7:05 on the nose.
Yeah, and when that pitch starts off outside, it's much easier to get a better view of it and then just lay off.
First pitch, 7:05.
The 1-0 pitch. Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And this is something we've seen a lot from him recently. He's worked his way into another good hitter's count.
Yeah, it's not unrelated either. When you're going good at the plate, usually means you're being selective and you're not getting yourself out. And when that happens, you'll find yourself in these kind of counts.
And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Batting second here tonight, third baseman number 13, Matt Carpenter.
Matt Carpenter digs in at the plate. First pitch coming. Starts him out with a fastball too low for ball one. Here comes the 1-0. Carpenter out in front of it here as he pulls this one foul into the seats down the right side. Ready now on 1-1. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
I think it's pretty simple. The message here is stop leaning out over the plate. Well, pitcher's got to be able to work inside, so that's just a reminder there.
Here it comes, 2-1. Now a swing and a sharp ground ball to third. And he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove.
Yeah, this ball might have caught him in between hops. He might have been unsure which way to turn his glove, over or under the ball. Instead, it just goes right through him.
Michael Lee will get his first opportunity here, currently leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. First pitch on the way. And a first pitch slider is right there for strike one. He waits, now the pitch. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
This is where you need to make that error hurt. It's the first inning, you've got a guy on base. You can somehow get him around. That becomes demoralizing to a defense.
Here's the 1-1. 1-2 now as that's in there at the knees.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient because now he's down 1-2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
Here comes the 1-2. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Two. Got him looking with the fastball as that had some two-seam movement to it. Two gone.
And after the error on that previous play, I think he's out there saying, you know what? Why don't I just take care of this guy myself? Good job out there to bounce back with the strikeout.
Nate Walker will stand in here, hoping to perhaps get a chance to show off that speed of his as he currently sits 7th in the National League in stolen bases. Here's the first offering. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1.
It's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike one. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
He's ready. Now the pitch. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. A runner on first with 2 away. The 1-1. And this will be fouled away. Here comes a 1-2. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
And you know, the problem with his slider, and it almost sounds stupid to say it, but sometimes it can literally move too much. I mean, it's a great pitch, don't get me wrong. But here, look at how far this thing runs in. That's a pitch that can be hard to control at times, and here it winds up costing him.
Stepping in now, number 5, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. They'll come into play here at .319. 21 homers and 61 RBIs. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Carpenter leads from second. Here's the pitch. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1.
He is definitely not a guy that's going to back down out there. Right after the hit by pitch, he comes right back inside with another heater. Kind of shows you what he's made of.
One pitch on the way. Fouled straight back. Big pitch here, 1-2. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Cards strand a couple. Now the Pirates will get their first opportunity. No score. Starting lineup for the host Pirates is there on your screen. And there you get a look at the starting pitcher, whose job it'll be to keep these guys in check. His number is right there on the right side of your screen. And the Cardinals behind him will look like this defensively. Jose Tabata will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first.
Leading off for the Pirates, right fielder, Jose Tabata.
Ball one. EK, you take a look at our visitors as they enter play here this evening. They've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
And they've upped that lead in the division even further. They've put some serious distance between them and the rest of the pack, so they're well on their way to playing October baseball.
First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
I'll give him this. He's not intimidated up there. That was inside. Close to triple digits. He didn't even flinch.
And this is fouled back and out of play. A 2-1 offering. Now here's the ball hit sharply toward the right side. And a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches here to start the bottom of the first.
So far, so good. They get a scoreless top of the first and now a leadoff single to start things in their half.
William Boswell will stand in now, and he'll likely have a look down to third to see if anything's up here with nobody out. Now here's the first pitch. And now he squares around and drops down a good one. Only play to first, so the sacrifice works that time.
And I think this shows you right away how they're going to plan to play this one. It's just the bottom of the first inning, but they know that runs are going to be hard to come by. So they're playing for that 1 run already. And they get the man to second base with just 1 out.
Andrew McCutchen will stand in. He comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
MVP, MVP, MVP.
First offering on the way. Hit hard but fouled off to the left, and that'll keep you honest as a third base coach. He's set, now the pitch. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
Well, this is the kind of situation where they came up short last night. They had opportunities, but they could never really cash them in. So you can bet they'd love to get something going on the board early here.
1 out and a runner on second base. 1-1 on the way. Now this pitch sails up and in, and that leaves him muttering to himself. It's ball 2. Well, one thing he's shown so far, he's not afraid to work inside.
Yeah, with that base open right now, he shouldn't have to be afraid. If you do hit him, big deal. Get the next guy.
2-1. And they set up away with the fastball, but it misses. 3-1.
It's a good at-bat so far. A walk would give your cleanup guy a chance to bat here in the first with a couple of men on.
Here he comes, 3-1. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with only 1 away.
And for as hot as this guy's been recently, this is a no-brainer. Take the bat out of his hands any chance you get.
Andrew Lambo will get his first opportunity now. First pitch coming. And oh, look out as he has to hop out of the way of the fastball there.
I don't think there's any intent with that. That might be just to let him know that he's out there.
1-0 on the way. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike.
Oh, that's a good fastball right there, and you had to figure that he was looking for that sinker.
First and second now, one man out. He's ready now, the pitch. Now a ball sliced hard on the ground. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but it gets by the glove down the line. And the run will score as the Pirates are on the board first. It's 1-0.
This is a good sign. Coming off a game where you only scored one run, to get on the board first here, the very first inning, that should help these guys relax a little bit and not make them feel like they've got to press up there.
Neil Walker will stand in, and he wasn't alone in wearing the collar in last night's ball game, in which the team could muster all of one run. Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. And a ball, 1-0.
Now here's a spot with a run home already. That looks nice on the scoreboard. But if you could put up a 2 or even a 3 spot here in the first, that could really go a long way against a guy like this.
Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball, 1-1.
Boy, he hasn't been able to find the target with any regularity, so you can't afford to bail him out by chasing bad pitches.
Here's the 1-1. Walker lays off there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
Here comes the 2-1. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time. Well, this first inning's been a rough one already. He needs an out here in the worst way.
Yeah, and you don't want to get caught having to play catch-up this early in the ball game. So you're right. He's got to work his way out of this jam right now.
Here he comes on 3-1. And he misses with it, ball 4. So that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
That's the second walk he's allowed here in the first inning. And I have a feeling if you ask his manager, he's going to say that that's way too many already. You can't go giving away base runners, or you're going to find yourself in a big hole early on.
Russell Martin will stand in, back in the lineup after getting the night off yesterday. Now here's the first pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
And after a walk, I think there's a little anger behind that fastball.
Come on!
The 0-1 home to Martin. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Not a real good effort there.
Nah, it's one thing if it's a slider running away or something like that, but that pitch right there was never going to be a strike.
He's set, now the pitch. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now.
And this has been one of this guy's hallmarks all year long. When he gets into a little bit of hot water, he never loses his cool. And it's why he's on that short list of Cy Young candidates this year. And he comes in with a big strikeout right there.
In now, Travis Snyder. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He comes into this one at 248. 9 homers and 33 driven in. The 1-0. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
Even though that's a strike, that's still not a bad take because you're facing a guy that's already walked a few guys, so make him throw some more pitches. Run that pitch count up.
Now Snyder awaits the 1-1. This is on the ground to short. Is he going to get out of this? He is. They get the force at second base, and the inning is over. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday night baseball after this. Yadier Molina leads things off now in the top half of the second.
For the Cardinals, the catcher, number 4, Yadier Molina.
First pitch to him. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1.
Tonight, borderline calls, you got to be swinging.
And the pitch. Molina swings and misses. He's in trouble now behind 0-2. He may not throw a ton of changeups here tonight, but he's got a good one when he needs it.
And I think he will need it because this is a good fastball hitting team. Most teams are, so the more you can keep these guys guessing off balance, the better.
A ball and 2 strikes now to the 2014 All-Star.
A good high fastball. Maybe something to try and change the eye level there. But now, I might anticipate another slider down in the zone, maybe even in the dirt.
Now the 1-2 coming to Molina.
Ball,
To
that's
2 balls
too
and 2 strikes now.
And when he's down 0-2, he's smart enough to know guys are going to try and get him to chase. So now at 2-2, he's got himself back to a spot where he doesn't have to go after a pitcher's pitch.
Sets the 2-2 pitch. Now a hard hit ball back up the middle. And this is going to scoot on through into center for a base hit leading off the inning.
Okay. Go
Yeah,
Peralta.
he had a chance to put him away. Had him down 0-2, tried to get him to chase a couple of times, but he wouldn't do it, and he winds up making contact on a good pitch there.
Kenny Reardon will get his first opportunity here. Took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. First pitch coming. And a high strike there, 0-1. High strikes, probably not on the docket for places he wants to be.
Yeah, I mean, it's no secret. You've got to keep the ball down against a team like this. If you go up every once in a while with a fastball, you'll be fine, but you're not going to last too long if you make a habit of working up there with your secondary pitches.
On to first, and they turn the double play.
Batting 8, the left fielder, number 29, Johnny Peralta.
Johnny Peralta will stand in now, still struggling to get anything going offensively. Hands held high by Peralta. Now the pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. The 1-0 home. He takes the changeup the other way out toward right center. They'll reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Nothing doing there for St. Louis. It remains 1-0. Clint Varmus will start things off in the bottom of the second.
For the Pirates, the shortstop, Clint Varmus.
And here's the first pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. 1-0. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1.
Just no chance to pull the trigger on that one. It just got on him too fast.
The 1-1.
Here we go.
In the air to right center. Lee moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Batting 9th, catcher, Francisco Liriano.
Francisco Liriano will dig in here. Here's the first pitch to him. In there, no balls and a strike.
And if you're not careful, this is the kind of guy that can run off 6 scoreless innings against you from here out. So that first inning run isn't something you can bank on holding up.
Let's go, Pirates.
Now the pitch. And this is hit well towards the hole. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Up next for the Pirates, right fielder, Jose Tabata.
Jose Tabata will stand in. He singled to lead off the home first. Now the first pitch. First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball one.
And that's where, if I'm pitching, I'd just pour a fastball in there. You got to figure he'd be taking to give his pitcher a second or two to get himself together over in the dugout.
Off the plate again, and it's 2-0.
This is a good approach when you're facing a pitcher you're not too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got.
Now the 2-0 home. And a sinker is over that time. It's back to 2-1. Figure we'll probably see a heavy dose of that sinker here tonight.
It's really a pitch you'll lean on, especially when he needs that ground ball, but even in situations like this where he's just trying to get ahead.
Here we go.
Now a big swing as this is popped up. And I mean way up there toward the right side of the infield. Reardon is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. Darryl Kyle will turn right around and get us started here. 9-1-2 to start inning number 3. Here's the first offering. And right back at it is Liriano as he gets ahead on the first pitch of the inning here. 0-1. Now the pitch. And that misses. 1-1. Now the 1-1. A good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2. Now the 1-2. Here's a ground ball to first. And he'll take this to the bag of 3 unassisted for the first out.
Well, it's always nice to get the inning started against the pitcher, and he sets him down easily for the first out of the third.
Back to the top of the order now, and standing in, the ever-dangerous Mike Trout. Now the first pitch. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. Now here it comes. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses. I think he took a little exception to that location.
Yeah, and so would I if I was down there. If you want to work inside, that's fine. But once you get up over the letters and closer to my head, now we're talking about a different story.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Yeah, kind of a late decision to swing there. Even if he hits that thing, that might just be a routine fly to right.
Here's the 1-2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Yeah, he essentially tripled up there. That means he threw the same pitch 1, 2, 3 times in a row. You don't see that very often, but it's going to work out for him as he gets the strikeout.
Here's Matt Carpenter. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0.
And even with 2 outs, this is a team that can still put something together here, especially in this part of the lineup, so you can't let your guard down.
The next pitch. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitters count here, 2-0.
Let's go Pirates! Come on, Pirates!
2-0 on the way. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. A pretty dangerous spot for that one.
I don't think it was by design. It's one thing to miss your spots out of the zone, but when you miss in the zone, especially up, that's when you tend to get hurt.
A slider that time that runs away. It's 3-1 now.
Yeah, it's so easy to get caught reaching on that pitch. We've seen a few of his teammates do it already. That's a great job to recognize slider and lay off.
2 out, nobody on. Now the 3-1 pitch. And on the 3-1 pitch, this is sent the other way to third. And the throw forces him to lay out for that one, but he keeps a foot on the bag to record the out. Looks like Liriano's got it working now. Still working on a 1-0 lead. William Boswell will start out the inning here for the Pirates, to be followed by Andrew McCutchen waiting on deck. First pitch on the way. Fastball in there for a called strike. Here's the pitch. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Now here's the pitch. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
Well, I think that fastball is just for show there. He's not trying to throw this for a strike.
1-2. Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now. 2-2 pitch on the way. Now a swing and a bouncing ball toward the hole. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone.
The center fielder, number 22,
Andrew McCutchen will stand in. He drew base on balls his first time. First pitch coming. Oh, and he leaves the fastball up there. Mistaken location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run. It's a solo shot off the bat of Andrew McCutchen. Home run number 15 for him thus far. And that'll give the Pirates a 2-0 lead.
Guys, this was never a question of distance. This ball is absolutely launched. But we didn't know if it was going to be fair or foul, and you're going to see it. Once this thing hits off the foul pole, it erases any questions you may have had, and that's a home run.
Up next for Pittsburgh.
Standing in now, Andrew Lambeau. And that misses ball 1.
Boy, I don't know that I'd want to be facing this guy right now. He looks pretty fired up out there.
Yeah, he looks like he could run that fastball through a brick wall.
Now the 1-0. This one's a strike. It's 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And the 1-1 is on the ground down to third. Throw gets him, 2 down.
The second baseman, number 18, Neil Walker.
Neil Walker will dig in. Drew a walk his first time around.
Come on, Pirates.
And now a pitch on the way. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. The 1-0. Another fastball. This one he gets by him. It's 1-1.
And sometimes you got to cut down a little stride against a guy who's throwing this hard. Either you take that leg kick completely out of the equation, or you get it started just a little bit quicker.
And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your hands up there fast enough to stay.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Pirates get a run on the McCutcheon home run. We're through 3 here in the Steel City. It's now 2-0 Pittsburgh. Michael Lee will stand in now to get us going here in the 4th.
St. Louis. Right fielder, Michael Lee.
Here's the first offering. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. One-0 pitch now. And this is hit sharply on the ground toward the hole. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Nate Walker.
Nate Walker will try it again. He was hit by a pitch his first time. First offering on the way. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. 1 out, nobody on.
Let's go, Pirate, come on.
Here's the 1-0. Low and away as he misses again. 2-0. The 2-0 on the way. Too high. And it's 3-0.
And he's got a little bit of work to do now to avoid that first walk.
No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Now the 3-0 offering. And he lost him here on 4 pitches. So a speed merchant is aboard now with 1 away.
First walk he's given up so far, and when you combine that with just 1 hit, it's not hard to see why these guys are having a lot of trouble scoring runs.
Number 5 will step forward now following the walk as he'll hit with a definite speed threat at first and 1 away.
You can bet he's going to see some fastballs in this at-bat. I'd be looking dead red.
First pitch coming. Lays off 1-0. And you figure now this would be a spot where that man might try to take second base.
And it wouldn't be a bad idea to hold the ball a little longer out there on the mound. Really vary your times to the plate. You can't be predictable out there or he'll take advantage.
Come on, Pittsburgh, let's go.
1-0 on the way. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
And you go back to the call on that very first pitch, how important that was. Now instead of a 1-1 count, you're at 2-0 with a really dangerous hitter up there.
Here comes the 2-0. And he didn't miss that by much. It's popped way up on the infield, and I mean way up there. Lambo is there, 2 down.
Here's that swing again. This is in show motion. And you'll see that that's a few inches above the thumbs. You'll be feeling that one all night long.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Here's a 1-0. Not close. It's 2-0. Seemed to quicken his delivery to the plate on that last pitch.
Well, you got to remember the slide step does 2 things for you. It gets the catcher the ball quicker so he can throw a guy out, or it will hold the runner on first so he doesn't steal it all.
2-0 count. The pitch in there. 2-1.
Well, you can tell he's trying to work that pitch away, but he might have left that one a little more over the plate than he intended.
Ready with the 2-1. Fouled back. 2 out with the man at first. Here he comes on 2-2. Hit high and deep out to left field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. One left for the Cardinals. They trail things here 2-0. Russell Martin will lead things off here in the home half of the fourth.
Catcher, Russell Martin.
Now here's the first pitch. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Now the 1-0 pitch. 2-0 now. One thing you can say with certainty, he's really tried to take some ownage on that inside part of the plate.
It's something that you need to learn as a young pitcher. You've got to have that willingness to work inside, or guys at this level will just lean out over the plate and eat you up.
And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now.
I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Now the 2-1 pitch. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. The 2-2. Now a swing from Martin as he sends a routine ground ball out to short. No problem here, one away.
The left fielder, number 23, Travis Snyder.
So the base is empty here with one away, and that'll bring in the left-handed hitting Travis Snyder. Now here's the first pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. Here's the 1-0. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Now Snyder awaits the 1-1. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2.
And after that call, you know he's got to be turning around to say something like, hey, you know what? This guy doesn't need any help.
So 1-2 with one away. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our two starters. And folks, that is not a misprint. He's been clocked at over 100 miles an hour so far. My goodness. Clint Barmas will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. First pitch coming. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here comes the 1-0. And Barmas will lay off again, and it's 2-0 to him now. Here comes the 2-0. 3-0 now. You figure he's taken now on the 3-ball count?
Maybe even taking 2.
.30 is on the way. And he won't even have to take the bat off its moorings. A 4-pitch walk here.
And he's saying, give me a break. I mean, that pitch is right there. And I tell you, though, complaining like that is only going to squeeze that strike zone a little more.
Francisco Liriano will stand in. He grounded out his first time. And here's the first pitch. And he takes ball 1. A runner on first with 2 away. The 1-0 pitch. Swung on and missed. 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Well, give him some credit. With 2 outs, a lot of pitchers will just leave that bat on their shoulder, but he's at least taking some hacks and making the pitcher work.
The right-hander deals on 1-2. Grounded, foul. Now another 1-2. And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2.
Whoa, that one definitely took off on him right there. He's lucky that thing didn't go all the way to the backstop.
2 out with the man at first. Here comes a 2-2. Got him. 1 left for Pittsburgh. They're up 2-0. Kenny Reardon will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th.
First baseman, Kenny Reardon.
First pitch to him. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. 1-0 on the way. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Go back to stage 1.
Now the 2-0. Grounded fouled off to the right side. Here's the 2-1 pitch. To 2-2 now.
Well, you get the sense that what they need is one big hit from anybody in the lineup. If they could get one, it could get them right back in this game, because right now they just seem out of it.
Here's the 2-2 offering. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. Ready with another 2-2. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
Oh, I think he'd be real happy with a leadoff walk. Something just to get things started against this guy.
Here it comes. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. An early look at the line score here tonight as we play the top of the 5th. And boy, just one lone hit for the visitors this evening as they've been taken to task by this starter. Johnny Peralta will try it again. He flew out his first time. Now the first pitch. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1.
Come on, let's do it.
Hands held high by Peralta. Now the pitch. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Has to fight to stay alive as this is fouled off to the right. Another 0-2 coming. And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now.
And now, as a hitter, 1-2, you've got to be thinking right center field. Take a little swing out and try to drive something the other way.
Pitch on the way. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And that's a fair ball heading out toward the 320 sign in right.
Yeah, and guys, there's a look at his line through the first few innings. Pretty dominant so far. Just the second hit he's allowed tonight, and the first one didn't wind up hurting him at all. So we'll see if he can get out of this inning as well.
Darryl Kyle will take a long look down here as he may be bunting to avoid the double play. Here's the first offering. Wanting to avoid the double play here as he gets this one down. And Martin's only play is to first, so the sacrifice works there.
You know, in this situation, some people may say, with one out, why not just let him swing away? You know why you don't let him swing away? Because as a pitcher, that's why. All you can hope for is for him to go up there and make a productive out, and that's what he did.
Mike Trout will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time.
Don't let him score!
Pause, now the pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. The 1-0. Swing and a broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. And he will make it to the bag, a step ahead of the runner, and that ends the inning. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Jose Tabata will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the fifth.
Right fielder.
Now some stirring in the Cardinal bullpen as the right-hander Jason Mott has begun throwing. And this is fouled back and out of play. Now the pitch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Here comes the 1-1. Hit hard right back up the middle, and he's got a leadoff single.
And you know, as a hitter, you're seeing the ball so well when you can take a pitch like that and square it up and just hammer it right back up the middle.
William Boswell will step in, a ground-out victim as last time. Here's the first pitch to him. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98, 0-1.
And you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
Comes set, now the pitch. And that one cut a little too much, a ball and a strike. Look into Molina, now the 1-1, fouled back. The 1-2, and a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
Well, you never know. This might have been the lesser of two evils right here. If you take this pitch, you know it's strike three. If you swing, you might bounce into a double play ball. So the best he could have done was maybe fouled that thing off, but instead, he comes up empty.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. This is a hard hit ball back up the middle, and he's going to have his second hit tonight as it's into center field for a base hit.
A little bad luck there defensively. If that's hit at an infielder, it's a double play. But instead, now you're in hot water here with one away.
Into the box, Andrew Lambeau. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball one. The next pitch. Oh, in trouble lurking now. He's got it to 2-0.
And now at the plate with a 2-0 count, it's not just, hey, this has to be a strike. You've got to look for one pitch in one location and then let it rip.
Let's go, Pirates!
Trouble spot here, the 2-0. And that's in there, 2-1.
Yeah, you know, he probably got the fastball he was looking for, but on 2-0, you can look for one pitch in one spot. And if it's not in that spot, you take it.
Here's the 2-1 pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. 2 runs, 5 hits, and 1 error in the contest for the Pirates so far. Here now the 2-2. Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball. The 2-2 coming. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Yeah, not a real good job of pitch recognition there. I mean, this ball was going to be in on his hands to begin with. I don't know quite what he saw that made him want to swing at that thing, but it just completely locked him up there.
Here's Neil Walker, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 2 down, runners at first and second. Walker waits on the 1-0. That hole getting a little deeper now. It's 2-0. Does he dare go fastball here, 2-0?
I think he's got to.
Here's the 2-0 pitch. Hit high but foul, as that'll get in amongst the fans. Ready on 2-1. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball, 2-2.
There's not a whole lot of conviction in that swing. It was almost like an afterthought, like an emergency hack.
Now the 2-2 pitch. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Pirates strand a couple, but they're on top 2-0. Matt Carpenter will stand in to lead things off, as the top of this batting order really hasn't been much of a factor so far.
Yeah, and between the top 3 guys in this lineup, no hits between them. And you got to figure you're not going to win too many games when that's the case.
Now it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing in the Pittsburgh bullpen. First pitch coming. And right back at it is Liriano as he gets ahead on the first pitch of the inning here, 0-1. For that man right there, you need look back only to his last start to see a performance like the one he's shown here so far.
And well on his way to another great outing. And that's what you get when you mix your speeds and throw a lot of strikes.
Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. I'll tell you, he's already hit one guy. He is not afraid to work inside.
No, and as much as I hate to say it, pitchers have just as much right to the inside part of the plate as you do.
Out in front as he pulls this one down the line at first. But a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. There's the lefty's offering on 1-2. And this is going to be a foul ball. Here he comes again, 1-2. And a swing as he pulls this one into right. And this ball's in front of Tabata for a base hit.
One of the first times tonight that they've had their leadoff man on base. Now they've got to find a way to build on it if they want to get back in this thing.
Michael Lee will step in now, representing the potential tying run.
And keep in mind, he is the team leader in home runs, so if anyone's got a shot of getting one out of here, it's him.
First pitch on the way. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0.
Now here's a good spot to finally break through against this guy. You've got the leadoff man on, the heart of the order's coming up, and maybe this is a good chance to get that goose egg off the scoreboard.
Okay, pitch out.
The 1-0 home. That's wide, 2-0.
Well, one thing we've seen from this guy on the mound so far, when he makes bad pitches, they typically miss out of the strike zone. They don't miss in the zone where they can be crushed.
Maybe trouble now. Here's the 2-0. In the dirt. It's 3-0 now.
Well, you know, if there's anybody in this lineup capable of getting a rally started, this is the guy right here.
Nobody out, runner on first. Here comes the 3-0. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. The 3-1 is on the way. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. 3-2, here it is. And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out.
First and second now after the walk, and they haven't gotten much going offensively against this guy at all. So this is about as good an opportunity as they've had.
Nate Walker will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
There you go.
Now the first pitch. Boy, and good pop to the fastball there from Liriano, strike one.
Now the Cardinals are looking for that one key hit to maybe change their fortunes.
None out, runners at first and second. Carpenter leads from second. Here's the pitch. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1.
Stop it right here.
Now the 1-1 pitch. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Here comes the 1-2. Lays off 2-2 now. Where do you go from here?
I think he's set up for something off speed. If you can put that changeup below his knees, you won't come within a foot of it.
Here's the 2-2 home. And this is on the ground to first. Could be two. One there.
Yeah, that's good hustle getting down the line. A double play could have really put the brakes on this rally, but he's able to beat it out on the back end just to keep things going here.
Number 5 will stride to the plate. He's 0 for 2 thus far.
Don't let him score.
Here's the first offering. And he gets under this one a bit as this is lifted into center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And they are on the board with the sac fly as this is now a 2-1 game.
The batter, number
Well, you knew this was definitely going to be close, and that turned out to be a pretty good throw home from out there in right field. But it's going to wind up being just a little too late to get his man.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. Not in time as he steals second.
If you're a stolen base kind of guy, most of your stolen bases are on the pitcher, not the catcher. But this was a slide step that he used right here, and he still stole the base. I think you got to blame the catcher for this one.
Has a look, now the pitch. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
Now batting.
And you know, physically, it's a battle all year long. I mean, you may get a handful of games through the year where you feel 100%. Normally, you're dealing with something, and this will add to the list here.
Stepping in now, Kenny Reardon. Grounded foul off to the right. From the stretch. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Two men are on with two men out.
It's up between right here.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And he looks at a ball, 1-2. Big pitch here, 1-2. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. Cards forced to settle for one. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters due up in the bottom of inning number 6. Pirates on top, 2-1. Russell Martin will be the batter as we get things going in the bottom of the 6th.
Catcher, Russell Martin.
First pitch coming. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
The 0-1 home to Martin. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
And this is part of why he's had a lot of success so far. He's done a lot of work on the edges and stayed out of the middle of the strike zone.
The pitch. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Come on, let's get a hit.
Now the rookie deals on 1-2. Misses, ball 2. Sets the 2-2 pitch. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Yeah, it's a good battle to start this inning. That's what you like to see when you've got a guy out there that's getting up there in the pitch count.
Here we go.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Out of play. The next 3-2. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. A quick out number 1.
Well, he is definitely doing his part out there. You see his line so far. He's keeping his guys in the ball game. He's just not getting any help offensively.
Travis Snyder would get another shot. Struck out swinging his last time. First offering on the way. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball one. Low-scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the sixth. The 1-0. And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike one. The 1-1 home.
Here we go.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1. Swing and a liner, but foul. Two pitch on the way. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Keep in mind now, the longer this at-bat goes, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning out there.
Now here's the pitch. I got the high fastball there, and he popped it straight up. Under it is Carpenter, and that's out number 2.
Well, usually when you get guys to pop up, it means that you've got them off balance. And he's been able to mix things up all night long.
Clint Varmus will stand in. Base on balls his last time. Now here's the first pitch. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1. And with just 5 2/3 innings under his belt, he's about to hit the century mark in his pitch count now. And the pitch. Now a ball lined to the right side. But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. Down in order go the Pirates. They still lead it 2-1. Back here in Pittsburgh, it's on to the 7th inning with the Pirates leading in this one. But before the inning gets underway, let's check out the game summary to this point. Johnny Peralta will come forward now to begin the 7th inning in what's been a very briskly played ball game here tonight.
That's what happens when you get 2 starters that are on top of their game. It's been great pitching, great defense, not a lot of base runners, and very even game through 6 innings.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Hands held high by Peralta. Now the pitch. And right back at it is Liriano as he gets ahead on the first pitch of the inning here. 0-1. For that man right there, just the 1 run allowed. The question is, can he make that lead stand up?
Well, he hasn't shown too many signs of cracking so far. He's got the look of someone right now who's ready to go the distance.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And that's going to land foul. Now a little dribbler up the line to first. But this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Here's another 0-2. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Well, pitch count will become a factor here in the 7th. He's about to hit 100 for the game. And now a pitch on the way. Swing and a hard hit ball towards the hole. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball.
Yeah, that's his 2nd hit so far. He's got 2 of their 4 hits, so at least he's seeing the ball well.
And Clint Hurdle's out to have a conference at home plate, so it appears we'll see a double switch here. Burke Badenhoff will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Starling Marte is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
Starling Marte.
Alan Craig will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 21, Alan Craig.
And he lays off here, but it's a cold strike one. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. He waits. Now the pitch. Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. We're in the 7th inning now. The pitchers duel 2-1 our score. He's ready now. The pitch. There's a line drive, and that's going to get down. And now, how far will they send that man from first? Tying run headed home. Now the relay home. And they've come back to tie it up as it's now a 2-2 ball game.
Well, these two teams have been pretty evenly matched all throughout this game, and now that's reflected on the scoreboard as well, as he gets a good pitch to hit right there and doubles home a run to square things up in this game here in the late going.
Mike Trout will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances, but he could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Now here's the first pitch. And that's in there for strike one. Well, we'll give you a look there at the graphic. A good job there to pick up his 16th double of the year. He's ready. Now the pitch. Into center field. That's going to get down for a base hit. And the go-ahead runs in to score as they break the tie. It's 3-2.
Third baseman, number 13, Matt.
Mark Melanson will get the assignment on the mound here as he'll enter with the runner at first and nobody out.
Mark Melanson.
Matt Carpenter will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher as he'll do so with the runner at first and nobody out. Throw over to first, just keeping him close. First pitch coming. And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1. Maybe a spot to pitch out on 0-1.
Well, I think he wants to go, no doubt. Might not be too bad an idea.
He's set. Now the pitch. Missed low and inside with it. 1-1. Ready now on 1-1. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
He just about went around. He was lucky to put on the brakes when he did.
A runner at first with no outs here. The 2-1 home. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Two. Outside in a full count, 3-2.
He knows the drill out there. You gotta make him swing the bat. Cannot be giving up walks at this stage of the game, because those could be fatal.
Full count pitch on its way. Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at 2. And indeed, no look at second. He'll go straight to first and take the sure out.
Yeah, you can't even think of a double play right here. He's fortunate to just get one on this play. And he rushes that thing over there to get his man at first.
Into the box now, Michael Lee started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike one. Runner at second here with one man out. Pause, now the pitch. Now a cut fastball, but that doesn't threaten the zone. It's even at one. The 1-1. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. The 2-1. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Well, this is a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a fastball.
One out and a runner on second base. 3-1 on the way. And that misses, ball four. So with one out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
He thought he had him right there. You can see him looking to home plate asking, where was that? Was it high? You got to be kidding me.
Edinson Volquez will come on and try to get out of this mess here as there are two on with only one away. Nate Walker will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and one gone. Trout with his lead at second. The pitch. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball. 1-0. Nail biting time now in that third base dugout.
Well, things are starting to spiral here, and you've got to make sure this doesn't spin completely out of control.
Hey, double him up!
1-0 pitch now. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. McCutcheon back to the track as he takes it for out number 2. And he'll take those extra 90 feet, so put runners at the corners now with two gone in the inning.
A little bit of a risk there with two away. You don't want to run yourself into a double play to end the inning, but he's able to make it up there, and that puts runners on the corners now with two outs.
Number 5 will get his shot now with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 7. And here's the first pitch. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. But he will make the catch on the dead run as he tracks it down just shy of the wall, and the side is retired. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on base. Stretch time coming up here in Pittsburgh. The Cardinals lead it 3-2. Jason Mott will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home 7th.
Jason Mott.
Starling Marte will come on, and as he's newly entered into the ballgame, he'll get his first plate appearance now here in inning number 7. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
That's his strength. He wants to try and come in and jam you, so you've got to be ready to try and turn on something.
Here's the 1-0. Ball 2 now.
And down by a run, a leadoff walk would certainly help the cause. He's got to shrink that strike zone here and not chase anything that he shouldn't be swinging at.
And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. Hitters count 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
And that questionable call on the previous pitch, it really changes the at-bat because he doesn't want to just lay one in there on 2-0. Now it's 3-0, and the tide is not working in his favor.
The 3-0. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
You know, when you're holding on to a slim lead, you just can't walk the leadoff guy. I mean, those are the ones that really come back to haunt you. So he's really going to need to work towards getting a ground ball here.
Jose Tabata will get another shot now. 2 for 3 in the game. First pitch to him. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0.
Just because he's thrown 5 straight balls doesn't make this an automatic take, especially if for a guy in this part of the lineup.
1-0 on the way. There's a cut fastball that time that runs in a bit too tight, and it's 2-0 now.
And it's not just 2-0, it's 6-0. And he's not missing by just a little bit either.
The 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0. In danger now of a second walk out of the bullpen.
Not exactly providing relief. He's got to find it here somehow.
Here it is, the 3-0. And he finally gets this one over for strike 1.
Yeah, taking all the way right there. You better be taking 3-0 after he walked the previous guy.
The 3-1 coming. Swing, hard hit ball to second. To second for 1. On to first, and they get them both.
And for as quickly as the tying run gets on base, he's taken away here on the double play. Just a big pitch right there and a very good turn at second base to get them both.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. In now, William Boswell, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. Now here it comes. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut. Can't imagine guys like that too much.
Yeah, not too much indeed. You start getting into the danger area when it's up and in that high.
Look into Molina. Now the 1-1. Now a swing as he shoots this one over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Nothing doing here for Pittsburgh. Still a 3-2 ball game. Yadier Molina will get us going now in the top half of the 8th.
The catcher, number 4, Yadier Molina.
Now the first pitch. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Here's a 1-0. Swinging a ball hit hard on the ground to first. And he'll take this to the bag of 3 unassisted for the first out. And both starters have been in form. 3-2 our score as we give you a look at the starter comparison for these two opposing pitchers. Kenny Reardon will dig in. Took a called third strike his last time. Here's the first offering. And he gets ahead 0-1. Really a good job so far by this guy out of the bullpen.
Yeah, he's come in and really put his stamp on this game. He's thrown a lot of strikes. That's what you want.
This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. Swing and a hard hit ball to second, taken by Walker. On to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs. Visiting Cardinals lead in this one here in the 8th as you get a look at our line score to this point in the ball game. Johnny Peralta will step in. Singled and came around to score his last time. First pitch coming. Now this is up and in, and I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball 1.
He will definitely give you something to think about up there. There are no comfortable at-bats against this guy.
Now a swing and a ball pulled down the line to third, but a foul ball, 1-1. One pitch on the way. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Peralta waiting, the 2-1. He's able to ride this one high and deep toward right center. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night. And now you might start wondering about a pinch hitter. If that's the case, here's what the Redbirds have left on the bench. Peter Borges will look to provide a little 2-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away. Now there's a changeup to start him out, but it drops low and away for ball 1. Well, you see there on the graphic, that's double number 3 so far on the year. Now the 1-0. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Here's the 1-1. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
Boy, what a nice job so far of working himself into a hitter's count. Now he can go to work on maybe picking up that 2-out RBI out of the 9-hole.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Here it comes, 2-1. And a strike. Threw him a breaking ball that time, 2-2.
So tough to hang in there on that pitch, but you got to do it. You can't give up that inside corner, or this guy will eat you alive.
The 2-2. Here's a shot to right field. That's falling for a base hit. Around third and being waved on home. And the run will score from second as they double him up now. It's 4-2.
Well, it looked like this inning was just about in the books, but then you get the 2-out double to put the man in scoring position. Next hitter follows that up with a base hit here and makes something out of the inning after all.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. Has a look, now the pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. One on the way. Now a swing and a ball grounded to second. Oh, and not fielded cleanly here by Walker. And now, fortunately, they will get an out here. 2 hits here in the inning lead to a run for the Redbirds. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Cardinals 4 and the Pirates 2. Trevor Rosenthal is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th.
Trevor Rosenthal.
Andrew McCutchen will dig in. He singled his last time around.
Leading out for the Pirates, center fielder Andrew McCutchen.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Here comes the 1-0. Now a ball hit high in the air and deep down the line in left. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. The 1-1. A little bit outside. 2-1.
You got to think one thing here. Get on base. A walk will do the trick.
Here he comes on 2-1. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
Yeah, when that's upstairs like that, that's a pitch you gotta leave alone and make him bring something down.
Here comes a 2-2. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Now, 3-2 with a 2-run lead. This has to be in the strike zone. You can't work the corner here. This has to be right at it.
And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8.
Hey, you know what? That's all right. He gave him a pretty good battle up there, and he never gave in to him. A walk you can work around. A home run, you can't.
Andrew Lambo will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
First pitch to him. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Short hop, but they got him. Great pick and tag to catch him trying to steal.
Hindsight's always 20/20, and I know you want to avoid the double play. But this late in the ball game, I like my chances a lot better if I have the tying run at the plate.
Here it comes. Now the 0-1 is lifted in the air out to left field. And Peralta will put this one away for route number 2.
Well, you know, he had the right idea up there, so at least you know he's thinking. He tried to go the other way with this ball, but he got under it just a little bit, and it's an easy play out there in left field.
Neil Walker will stand in as they're quickly down to their final 4 outs tonight. Now the first pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
You have to say they've really had a good game plan for attacking the 3, 4, 5 hitters all game long.
Yeah, and I think the only thing that's better than a game plan has been the execution of that game plan. You're exactly right. They've held this lineup at bay.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Bucks go down quietly, still down by a count of 4-2. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Justin Wilson will come on now to start the 9th inning as he looks to keep this deficit right where it is for the bottom of the 9th.
Justin Wilson. Now playing first base and batting in the 7th spot.
Matt Carpenter will stride in, grounded out his last time through.
Leading off for St. Louis, third baseman number 13, Matt Carpenter.
9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball, 93, 94. And that's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
Now here's the pitch. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Here's the 1-1. And that's lifted in the air out toward left. And the leadoff man retired here to kick off the ninth.
The right fielder, number 8, Michael Lee.
Michael Lee will stand in 0 for 2 thus far. Here's the first offering. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. Pitch on the way. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that.
Well, I know that instantly everyone's going to start pointing fingers out there, but when you're facing a guy like this, as a pitcher, you have to be allowed to work inside. So that'll hurt a bit, but it's just part of the game you have to live with.
Standing in now, Nate Walker, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
That's what you need to do after a hit by pitch. Get right back on that horse and fire a fastball in there.
Comes set, now the pitch. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
That's just another cut fastball, trying to work that thing back to the outside corner. But he's not getting that call right now, nor is he getting guys to chase it.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. 2-1. Had him reaching a bit there as this is pushed fouled off to the right. It's 2-2 now. Here he comes on 2-2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. You going to start the runner at first here?
Yeah, at the plate, you've got a guy that will ground into his share of double plays, so it's not a bad idea to get things in motion.
Here's the payoff pitch. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
That's an easy take right there on the 3-2 pitch. Not all that inviting at all. You want to at least make the guy think about hacking up there. Instead now he's on with 1 away.
Charlie Morton will take over now with 1 away in the top of inning number 9.
Charlie Morton.
Number 5 will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 1 gone. First pitch on the way. And he'll start in with a fastball that misses down and away for a ball, 1-0. Now the 1-0 pitch. Just missing here, 2-0.
Oh, he wanted that one. Probably should have got it, too.
Now the 2-0. Hit hard toward the right side. Oh, and this is past him down the line. A fair ball around third and being waved on home. And this will add on to their lead. It's now a 5-2 ball game.
Well, that's what he's done well all season. And that's swing the bat with runners in scoring position. He drives in another one here on the RBI double.
Yadier Molina will step in, a ground out victim as last time.
Get the batter out.
And there's ball 4 now, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force at the plate is in order.
And this could really be trouble now, because with runners on every base, they've got a chance to really break this thing wide open.
Kenny Reardon will have a shot to really put this one out of reach now with the bases loaded. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. First pitch coming. And quick risks here as this is yanked down the third base line. 1 run is scored. And the second run will score as they stretch things even further, now 7-2. And now they'll at least get an out at third here as he's tagged out, but 2 runs are already in to score. Johnny Peralta will step in. He doubled and later scored his last time. From the belt, the pitch. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
When you're already down 5, the last thing you want to do is keep falling behind guys.
Here's the 1-0. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Now the 1-1 to Peralta. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. McCutcheon will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So they pick up 3 runs on only 2 hits in the inning. No errors and a runner left. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters scheduled to start the bottom of inning number 9. Cards lead it 7-2. Russell Martin will try again. 0 for 3 thus far.
Catcher, Russell Martin.
Now here's the first pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
That thing's coming in there hot. 96 miles an hour.
The 0-1 home to Martin. Now a cut fastball, but that doesn't threaten the zone. It's even at 1. The pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
This fastball is looking pretty lively right now.
Here comes a 1-2. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
This bullpen's picking right up where their starter left off. This has been a real team effort on the mound so far.
Sid Sewell will stand in. First offering on the way. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. And the pitch. And a changeup that just about got away from him there as that ran in a bit too far.
Sometimes if you let that changeup go too soon, it'll take off on you. He's lucky that didn't hit him.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. 1-1 pitch, a curveball that's right there. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
And after you move a guy off the plate and you know he's all worked up, that's a perfect time to drop a curveball or a changeup on him. Great pitch call right there.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
And you know what? That's not a big breaking ball coming up high and tight. That's going to get your attention a little.
Here now the 2-2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, he may be a setup man right now, but he's got the closer's fastball. There's no doubt about that. 97 that time. See ya.
Stepping in now, Clint Barmas. as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. The 1-0 pitch. Breaking balls in there that time. 1-1.
These guys would like to at least get someone on base here in this bottom of the ninth. Got to make them sweat a little.
Now the 1-1.
Here we go.
Swing and a miss, and with that, the Bucks are down to perhaps their final strike of the ball game.
You talk about coming back with a shutdown inning. How about striking out the side to give your guys a little bit of a lift? He's one pitch away from doing just that.
Now the 1-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Another good win for these guys, and they're playing some confident baseball out there right now. That's their 4th win in a row, so they've got things firing on all cylinders.
And boys, probably a handful of deserving candidates for our top player of the game award, but what do you say we go ahead and give it to the man who shut the door out of the pen?
Yeah, Matty, sounds good to me. They needed him to come out and give some support when he was called on, and he gave them a very good outing out of the bullpen. Enough to make him our player of the game.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Harrow, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Cardinals win it 7-2. Good night from Pittsburgh.
Our final line score tonight, first for the victorious St. Louis Cardinals. 7 runs on 10 hits. No errors. They left 10 men on base. For the Pirates, 2 runs on 5 hits. 1 error. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 11 minutes. A reminder that extra tea service to the South Hills is available across the bridge at either the Wood Street or Gateway Center stations. 33X West busway buses are also available with service to Carnegie, Bell, Crafton, and Sheridan stations. Also, return trips to Station Square on the Gateway Clipper fleet are available outside the stadium for 1/2 hour after the final pitch.